very narrow and close ending, and I think base was the winner. I'm not 100% sure anymore, but I just recall it was a close game. So
Round begins in.
let's roll, and Big Papa St0n getting his favorite map, Veil of Nath. Let's start on the legend himself. Gets the spawn right below the heavy and does not decide to go for any aggressive cheese right now. Picks up his item, picks up the HMG, falls back to rail, and onto the rocket he goes.
Yeah, actually a 15-second delay on the Mega Health pickup by base. Ooh, he was tempted to go for that light, but he knows St0n has the rail. Wow, and look at this! I think he's getting a full rotation because of the delay, but... Ooh, no! St0n goes through the portal. The first rocket connected, but then nothing hits. So, base is much healthier than St0n is right now. But nothing really lost. There's a lot of lights on this map. So if he's just able to not get in the fight and collect something.
Yeah, this is the map with the most lights if I'm correct. I think it's 4. None of the other maps sports 4 light armors.
Yeah, and I think this is also the case that base doesn't really press the issue. Maybe if he can add some lights in his rotation, he will be more aggressive. But right now he actually only deals some damage, and if it's really connecting, he will follow through. But he doesn't want to lose out on control. Oh, now he's eating so much damage. The heavy is up, and I think St0n. Oh no! He missed.
It wasn't executed well enough, and then he was just shooting like fish.
Wow,
it was just like shooting fish in a
damage.
barrel. And the easy rail is being missed, but oh, that was closer than it needed to be from base. St0n hitting the retaliation rail actually, and then it could have switched, but base was still able to pull it off and pick up the mega health right after the fight.
Yeah, St0n did some damage, but it's indeed the item that base could fall back on now. Wow, the portal made him evade the rocket, and he survives to stack back up. The mega health is 3 seconds away, but he doesn't really have. Okay, St0n is looking for a fight and he gets one. But,
St0n didn't get any stack after running into the totem, meaning that that little LG was doing enough damage. So he was railable from base's rail, and you don't want to test this guy's aim. And there again, he proves it, that he's one of the best aimers around. Forcing the spawn at lightning gun and almost getting the frag with the shotgun off the teleporter, and finishes out with a second peek. And what started very slow is to a 3 minutes in 6 frags already.
Was this a GG?
Maybe. I just know that the first one was a word we should not say in public, and the second one I have no clue. So it could be GG. Could also not be. We will see when they change maps.
Indeed. Okay, well, we keep rolling. Let's see if I can update the backgrounds. No, the backgrounds.
Okay, they are going to restart it. It looks like it. Yeah. Oh, St0n had a lag and he got killed, and they say like, okay, yeah, probably 6 frags now for base. I think it's what they agreed on.
Ah, it almost worked in one go.
Oh, you need to rescale it, right?
True.
Okay, St0n
There
has
we go.
internet issues.
Prepare to fight.
Okay, it seems like they're just
Round begins in
not restarting completely, but yeah, base is 6, frag is up is what I'd assume by now. And base this time gets the spawn at the heavy and is being pressured by St0n immediately, but St0n does not overstay his welcome and falls back to his own item. Given that he plays Timmy at the rocket, it means that base will not have taken it, but that was a very great shot from base. Meaning that he's equaling out the stacks, but he's still not having the weaponry. He needs to hit the rails, and there we go, there's another rail hit. And this is the crucial one. Now he's in control of the fight. And he will control the outcome by hitting enough shotgun damage to get the first frag after the restart. Oh, Timmy does some damage. Some is actually very good here. Without the totem, he probably would have died before St0n charged in with the rocket and St0n ties it back up. And another frag for St0n. It seems like the internet issues for the Russian madman have been solved. And Big Papa St0n is on a tear. But so is base right now, pushing him off the heavy and dealing so much damage with this great lightning gun there that... yeah, it ends up in St0n losing the item and his life once again. Huge rail, completely nullifying the pickup of the mega health, and St0n actually needs to scrap poverty items before he's even considering facing base again.
Yeah, are they continuing? With what score are they continuing?
I think 6-0, so 8-2.
Your gods do not favor you.
Okay, so I guess base is still in a major lead.
Yeah, maybe he's just creating a major lead in this map again to silence any doubt that he's gonna be the rightful victor of map number 1. But it remains to be seen. There's some time left, but base is just on a tear.
Yeah, he doesn't have his split on the major items anymore, though. Oh, will St0n get the mega health? What? Is he gonna shoot him out of the sky? No. He has enough to withstand that real shot. Deploys Tobias to Vandal base. But yeah, it looks to me that base is prepared for everything St0n is doing right now.
Yeah, base seems to be very well in control. I mean, he's hitting the nuttiest rails, so that definitely will help him. But it seems like even when he gets pushed out of an area and has little to no stack left, he manages to restack. But this time St0n gets the frag. It was very necessary for him to get one back. And a rather clean one that is as well. Picking up the heavy without taking any damage should enable him to force some fights, and he looked to find base, and he will find base. At base tries to pick up a rocket launcher and gets completely melted by the shaft of
Stopwatch.
Yeah, but base being the defensive player right now, not giving any sound hint. Like St0n is thinking to himself, where the F is base? Oh, he hears the sound cue from Tobias, the turret.
Oh.
Wow, actually the weapon selection from base, just shooting the nails out of the portal exit.
Oh, this could go either way, but St0n turned around. And you can't shoot when your back is facing your opponent, but St0n wants to refrag, pushing aggressively with the railgun. But it's being greeted by a great rocket from base, and base secretly deployed totem overstack. Nice rocket from St0n, stops base forward progression in its tracks. But it's still St0n who gets the dangerous position on the mega health. But base's rockets are not connecting. St0n's lightning gun and rail is enough though, and nets the Russian player another frag. still trailing, and it looks like Base does not want to test St0n anymore because he still is in the lead, and he's just very happy with controlling or managing St0n's stack rather than forcing fights.
5-minute warning. Compressor.
Oh, he's dishing out the damage, but still really low and clutches it out with 24 health left. Oh, almost gets the opening damage. Base on the starting shotgun and actually walks away as victor. Yeah, collecting that light. He's not raidable anymore. Especially after that.
Oh, huge rockets.
Oh, hello! If he hits the rail, he gets the frag, but it's a trade in the end because, yeah, while he railed St0n, there was a rocket on the way to meet him in the face. Oh. Yeah, he did nothing in that last frag. He will spawn freshly with something to fight with, but it's Base who gets. Yeah, the Doomsday Slam.
Oh, all the rockets are gone, and it's just the starting shotgun leftwards for Base, but it's enough to prevent his opponent from picking up the mega health and turning the fight around. Refreshing rocket ammunition means that St0n is being tossed around like a ping pong ball between the walls of this rocket room, and oh, the rocket jump! By the heavy, didn't pick it up, but still manages to pick it up before St0n finds the killing blow. And look at these vertical rails.
Oh, the totem. Oh, he actually gets it with 9 health.
Yeah, 9 health for the 9th frag. St0n calls it GG, as we have been playing 4 minutes of the first map. So, this is it. St0n forfeits, or not forfeits. St0n acknowledges the victory of Base. Now it's Molten, Solak against Scalebearer.
Oh, the skill ball,
Indeed.
on the Molten Falls against which champion?
Solak. St0n with his trusty wiggly lizard.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to this one. Two heavy champions.
Yeah, but Solak is wrapped in presents, so I think she's gonna win, like in this little bow tie thingy on her.
Is it the same as the Totu? Because the Totu gives magical powers, but the bow tie, I haven't witnessed it yet.
Yeah, we will see what it actually gives, but it could very well be giving some magical powers as well. We will need to see that in the ongoing match.
If we get to a third map, it has to show.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in.
And Base's map pick of Molten Falls means we will start on the QPL player 2, who gets to spawn over at Rocket Launcher and is not really interested in any early game shenanigans. So is St0n, who picks up his item immediately. And yeah, the rail angle he kinda hoped to get, he got, but he couldn't connect, and now it's Base having all the weapons. St0n collected them just now as well. And maybe the stalemate will break anytime soon when they find each other. Sound cue's given away, but St0n knows where his opponent is as well. And now it's a game of positions, and Base really won that. St0n has not really any interest in risking his life, setting up at Rocket Room, picking up the Mega, but both players eat a rail, and given that Base had more armor beforehand, he's the favorite going out of this, especially after hitting another one, but St0n is having none of that, answering back with a huge shot himself, and the split connects. Huge rockets. But the bull rush is what's saving Base for now. Without the bull rush, Base would have been definitely that for pushing forward, but now it's St0n again with a huge stack advantage. Both players on the death door here, and we could actually see a first frag, and it's St0n getting it with a beautiful drop rail from the rocket room onto his opponent.
He had an inkling where base was spawning, but isn't able to do any let's grab. Oh, and the damage from base, just holding the angle there on the lightning gun. Or the rail area, and wow. St0n, he forgot to do any damage. And this probably makes, yeah, base getting a full rotation. But isn't able to do the jump that St0n also couldn't make last time around.
Yeah, it seems like the true defragger of Quake is Zood after all.
Indeed. Oh, what a combo!
Yeah, huge rocket into Bull Rush, into another rocket just right before the item is way too much. And there's... the Spit can't even retaliate any of the damage. And then the lightning gun is perfect from base as well as he lights up St0n for a third frag.
Yeah, again, you don't see that very often, that St0n is just not dishing out any damage. Is it because base has just much better positioning in this these fights, or is St0n not on fire today?
I have no idea. It just seems like base plays it very methodically and always makes sure he has his ability ready when he goes through a choke point, or he is in a better position to rain down rockets from above or something like this. And yeah, we see it again. Abilities being used to go through the choke point, but it was too late. St0n got away with the heavy, and a trade in the end. I think it's okay for St0n, because after all, base still needs the railgun now. St0n tries to deny the rocket launcher, and by this rotation of base, he knows where he's gonna find that player next.
Yeah, he has the lightning gun ready, right? Oh, it's actually the nails. Yeah. Playing a heavy, you are a bit allergic to the nails. And so much damage. There's a real hit. And wow, the rockets are almost sealing the deal. I don't think another Hondo would get the frag. But yeah, this is the first time that St0n actually did some damage in the fight. And it could have gone his way. Great use of the Bull Rush. Steering away from the fight, and also the damage mitigation makes that base can escape this fight.
Yeah, you don't really want to face a full stacked Solag when you have less than 100 HP, and base is being found again, but base manages to get out of there because St0n can't connect the killing shot. Less than 90 HP is what base had to work with for those remaining last two rail shots. St0n channeled onto his opponent, but base got away and base refreshed the Bull Rush. So base has a lifeline again.
Oh, he will be caught out, but
oh no!
Bull Rush.
And yeah. I like that St0n waited with his rocket for being hit by the Bull Rush, so he makes sure that he will hit the full 100 damage of that.
Yeah, St0n has definitely some momentum going on.
5-minute warning.
Now he just needs to capitalize on it.
Yeah, trying to deny a light that isn't appearing. But yeah, we see basic base just disappearing on the map, being at the other end of it, from his opponent. And not really giving a sound hint. It's, what do you do? Like, if someone doesn't move, you can't really predict the behavior of someone. Base is just being a ninja right now.
Yeah, and he's in the position where he gets the sound cues and knows when his opponent is going to come from which direction, and then just moves. Runs a circle, and it's going to be in the same position again, but St0n tries to offset that with a rocket jump, and actually catches him, and it seems like that The fight breaks out that Stone wanted, but Stone can't dish out the damage, and it just shows that Base is the natural antagonist to Acid right now, as Base completely thrashes Stone there.
Ah, but the mid-air rocket, it's such an opening. And like, oh, Base just walked to the heavy without a care in the world. A salty Stone appearing at the scene. But now he's back in defensive mode.
Stone is still on the back foot and still not being able to find his opponent. He's waiting on the heavy, and Base has been, doing these shenanigans for so long that actually the items are in sync again, and he can grab one of them. And if Stone is to chase him without picking up the heavy beforehand, he will most likely end up chase Base into the heavy. But now Base setting up an HMG. And just knowing by the sound cues again where to go and where to avoid Stone, but not picking up that light armor immediately actually might set up Stone for a fight, but it's not a fight that Stone wants to pick because huge defensive rockets are what keeps Stone at Base.
Yeah, Stone had it working that the boolers did not connect, but still he's so weak for his head, waiting on it and dies again. I'm actually like, how does Base practice this? Does he get into a server with a body and then just walk around shooting and then... Can you hear me now? No? Okay, so this is where I can hang out if the opponent is there. And then, okay, now walk 3 steps to the left. Shoot.
Wow. Oh, he tried to bull rush over to the item, but the starting shotgun this time was enough for Stone. And while there's still hope, it's just little for Stone. He needs to get that frag, and he couldn't. Base is denying him once again. And it looks like Base's Scale Bear will reign supreme on the map of Molten Falls.
Yeah, getting the 2-0 victory. Sending Stone down to the lower bracket. And like, yeah, it isn't this really defensive play that was the loss of Stone. I think it was that Stone
65% rail, maybe?
Yeah, but also in the fights they were having in the start, the first 4 or 5 frags, it was just Stone didn't do any damage in the fights himself, and yeah, Base had such a lead at this moment that he could switch to this defensive mode.
Base had the position, Base had the damage, Base had the items as well. Oh, actually, no, he does not. I mean, okay, maybe it's a little bit... the statistics are a little bit blurred because of the phase where Base was out of control and giving up the items for Stone to pick up. But it just seems like that Base had so much more control over the game in general. Hitting the shots when he needed. The rocket launcher was raining terror down on Stone's Sorlag, and...
I will lead the way.
11-6 is all the Russian Madman can get. As the clock ticks down and we end the game just right now. Dominant performance from the Base.